y'all? What it do? What it do? What it do? Young world. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I already know, man. Welcome to another episode of Breaking News. So, I know as most of y'all can see already the title and what we're going to be talking about today. Definitely going to be talking about this interview with Adam 22 No Jumper. Make sure y'all hit that like button, gang. We need these interviews to go up. Feel me? We need them to go. So, we need y'all to hit that like button. Like, smash, whatever you got to do. You feel me? Comment. You feel me? Just make sure y'all show love. I don't know why people is running around talking about Angela Simmons' purse, right? Who cares? She had a gun that looked like a purse, and now, you know what I mean? They making a scene of a gun that looked like a purse. Quite sure y'all knew it wasn't a purse. Y'all let her in, right? That's weird. You feel me? But we definitely gonna get into this interview with Adam 22 No Jumper and the guy, what's his name? Blockstar. I don't know why I wouldn't have did that interview if I was Young Boy. I wouldn't have did it. Because I didn't even know Young Boy was home. Did y'all? Y'all knew Young Boy was home? I did. I really. He is home. I just think that was a very, very fatal mistake to do that interview, put yourself out there like that. I wouldn't have did it knowing how. I mean, this is what I would say though, on some real shit. And what's the guy named Whack 100 just said the same fucking thing. Like, and they saying Young Boy want to be a rapper. Like, he better not. And see, Whack make a good point. It's almost like they setting you up for death. Like, and y'all, if Young Boy, this shit, make sure y'all hit that like button, because this shit need to reach Young Boy, Blockstar. You feel me? Like, you know, if he ever do become a rapper, like, yeah, I wouldn't come on the East Coast. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know? Because, I mean, even on the interview, he already said he ain't sorry. I mean, I respect Young Boy because he is standing on what he did. You feel me? He do acknowledge what he did was wrong. There's another video I seen though, cause he was saying that young boy was saying that it wasn't no what you call that shit, like backdoor, or they didn't line him up, but allegedly that girl was like, she had lined up a few other artists. As a matter of fact, it was the Young Bird. It was Young Bird interview on DJ Academics. Young Bird talked about how she got him. Yeah, that's what it was. So watch that DJ Academics interview with Young Bird. Y'all see exact. Ah, let's get into this interview.
Swear by this. It's better, it works, and I'll tell you why. You may already know.
By all means.
Hop into it, man.
A desire to be different.
No Jumper podcast, and today we're bringing you guys one of the most anticipated in a while. We've got Blockstar on the podcast. How you feeling, man? I'm feeling good. So you've been involved with a lot of high profile, which we'll certainly get to by the end of this interview. But I figured let's start it off, just lay out the basic details. Where exactly are you from? I'm from South Central LA, Hoover. Hey Trey, you know where Young Thirty I'm from. Mm-hmm. You know, filming over there. So what was growing up over there like? Shit, just like everything in the hood. I originally grew up in Compton, but from Compton I ended up getting kicked out of too many schools, so they ended up moving me to LA. And once I went to LA, I started up over there and getting put on and going through shit as like being a young nigga from the hood. Okay, so how many brothers and sisters you have? I got one brother. He in the county for a hot one right now. You talking about Treyway? Nah, that ain't my brother. So he's not technically your brother. I thought he was your brother. Nah, that ain't my brother. Oh, okay. Nah, that's my boy though. We logged in, but that ain't my brother. But you guys been around each other for so long that it's like basically brother status. Like 14. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you always had both parents around? Yeah. I had my mom around, my dad in and out. Okay. Kept going back and forth to each other. And what kind of stuff were you getting in trouble that had them like move to different school out of Compton and everything? Really, it's the fighting thing. I got an addiction to fighting. I don't know. I just growing up as a kid, or like with my dad in and out of jail, I had to deal with stuff like that, like anger, animosity. So I had to learn how to defend myself, and from there, it just became an addiction. So you think your dad being locked up was like the root of you having a lot of anger that led to you fighting? Yeah. Interesting. What age did your dad get locked up? Well, since I was 2, he got locked up so many times, just numerous times. And that's interesting because I don't hear a lot of people be honest about the fact that their dad being locked up them up mentally as they get older. Yeah, like while I was in jail, I was like, I had to sit down and think about it. Like,
Yeah, y'all got to get into this interview with Blockstar. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all want me to go live later, I'm gonna definitely do the Crown Bella interview. What else? What we got? We got the Crown Bella interview. I want to talk about, did y'all see the motherfucker online that claimed Julio Fulio's death? Yo, like every day, this shit crazy, man. Like, what the fuck motherfuckers will do for attention. Now, I don't know if dude was the person that really did it or not, but you really can't put nothing past motherfuckers these days, especially with the drugs and shit that niggas be using. Then motherfuckers will do anything for clout. Clout is shit. at this point, it's just as valuable as money because, in a way, clout brings money. You know what I'm saying? Like, just look at it. Every little dumb thing you do, platforms bring motherfuckers on there, want to interview them for dumb shit. I don't see none of these platforms bringing no kids on there that graduated from school, that graduated early from school because they were smart, any of that shit. So at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. Ain't none of these motherfuckers for no peace or no positivity. It's all bullshit and game just to get y'all to watch that shit. And you know, you know how that shit is, man. And if y'all haven't seen the motherfucking Anthony Wolf Jones documentary, that was Puff Daddy personal bodyguard. Go tune into that joint on it's on this YouTube channel called Beyond the Fame Celebrity, where so they do a lot of documentaries on celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we gonna talk about that later on live from the vault, episode 135, man. Yeah, so make sure y'all tune the fuck in later on for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Crown Bella interview. I'm gonna do the we're gonna talk about the guy who allegedly said he stepped on Fulio. And then we're gonna talk about the Wolf Jones joint. But this right here is breaking news. We talking about Blockstar, the guy that allegedly took out Pop Smoke right here on Adam 22. No
I
jumper.
was just fighting everybody, just doing dumb stuff,
And
breaking
this
shit,
young boy right here talking,
smoking, popping
basically
boards, all
talking
type of shit.
about
Just
his
basically think like
upbringing.
it's the end of the road, like I'm finna crash out. But then it comes from like I think like damn, my brother just went to jail for murder 3 months after me. My dad done been like this shit is like it's in my blood, like all this anger that we got. It's just
So if I had asked you throughout your teenage years and shit what you saw for yourself in terms of a future, you wouldn't have really been able to
It's sad
say that you saw much
because
of a
a
future
lot
for
of
yourself.
young boys, man, they lost.
On FanDuel Casino, you can play Casino
Real rap.
4 Classics right on your phone, like FanDuel's exclusive World of
I seen the future. I
And
just don't know what. We chose this to take over. We didn't choose this to be friends with you niggas. We chose this to take over. Like we want to own all this shit. Like we want this to be ours. So it's like that's like the biggest difference between us and a lot of hoods. We want everything. They just want to keep their section under control. And I want to keep I want everything to be mine and keep it under control into a positive way where it's not no violence going on.
So you're into expansion.
Yeah, basically.
Is that still the mentality right now, or
That's the mentality I came up with since I've been in jail. Sitting there, like really sitting in there. It really hit me like my last year.
young
My
boys
last year up in there. It just hit
I
me.
wouldn't
like,
have did this
man,
interview.
Like, what I'm gonna keep. I'm not getting nowhere doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna stay right here with a whole bunch of niggas. Like, so from there, I came up with a plan. I came up with multiple plans. And
that's
I'll try
another
to see
thing, man.
which one work.
So my question is like, from your perspective, when you were gangbanging in high school and shit, did it feel like you were just a bunch of young kids doing it, or did it feel like there was older dudes that were able to give you guys orders or tell you about different stuff they wanted you to do, or was it really just the kids running shit?
I mean, it depends on who you all are. Me, for example, nobody ever told me go do nothing. I don't know why, but ain't nobody, and if somebody do, they know I'm not.
But you could tell young boy was coached. He definitely was coached before he got up on this platform.
That's the best line. Come with me, come do it. Everything else, no reason to talk to me. If you're not gonna come with me and come do anything.
But the young dudes with like a weaker spirit would get kind of suckered into doing.
Yeah, it'd be the weak ones. It'd be the too hyper ones, the ones that like to prove shit to everybody. So it's like that, or I feel like they're going out like
And
They worry about what the next person think.
homie definitely
I ain't never worried.
said all that shit
I
about
used to worry about the next thing.
the watch,
And,
$2,000, all that shit.
Did you find it kind of intoxicating when you were having people give you
Real
respect at a young age for what you were willing to do and everything? Did that kind of infect your mind?
Yeah, it made me feel unstoppable. Like, I used to do a lot of crazy shit that I really should have been dead for.
Really?
Like, I got lucky. I can't say luck, but it just wasn't my time.
So you have a lot of different incidents in your mind where you're like, damn, I can't believe I made it out of that?
A lot. Down there every day.
Damn. Like to this day, like it's still lifestyle like that?
To this day, probably not every day now, but every other couple of days. Like, even before this all blew up. So that's why, like, as y'all see, like, it don't phase me. I don't mind coming up here speaking. I don't mind coming to, for what I go through this shit every day.
Damn.
Not nothing like, I ain't really too long from over.
So jail don't really help? Because, like, a lot of people say that jail's like rehabilitation.
Jail make you worse. I don't care what nobody say, jail make you worse. Being in a one box, a big box with multiple cells, stuck in there with all niggas for you don't know how long. Enemies, niggas that's weird, like it's all you get. It's like 10 emotions you dealing with, like 10, like 20 emotions you dealing with all at once. Because you watching everybody, you gotta watch how people move, you gotta learn how people move. Yeah. You gotta, because like shit pop off any moment, people face expressions just change, and you gotta catch on to it. Don't catch on to it, like it's gonna be bad. So yeah, like that jail, it don't help. It makes you more mad, it makes you more angry.
So you got locked up a bunch of times throughout high school before this most recent
band? Yeah, man. I don't know.
Your first one, you said you was for like another murder.
I don't know what to say about life sometimes, because you know sometimes you do feel bad for people and shit, people upbringings and shit. But of course, a lot of shit is out of my control, your control, and government. You know what I mean? Ain't none of us God. Can't nobody just change shit for people in a drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? Young boy did express his remorse, and he definitely said he wish he can go back in time, even though we can't. And he said if he would have went back, if he could go back, he would definitely wouldn't have did that shit. But it's kind of confusing because he also saying that he ain't sorry. But yeah, that's kind of what I respect about him too, because he ain't been. Young boy won't be alright though, because he owning up to his shit. You feel me? He owning up to the shit he did. You feel me? So yeah, all I'm gonna say is Blockstar, if you decide to become a rapper, don't step foot on East Coast. The Woos is definitely they out for a motherfucker. Pop Smoke was the biggest thing out of New York. What, since Jay-Z? You feel me? I mean, even though Jay-Z's still here, but we're gonna say since Jay-Z Blueprint years. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say Jay-Z Black Album. Cause at the Black Album, I feel like Jay he started going down, and Kanye started going up after the Black Album. Kanye started taking over. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, personally, man, and personally, YouTube, cause YouTube be shadow banding motherfuckers, especially like making because I keep shit too real. You know what I mean? And see, this is the reason why I don't monetize my channel, because if once you monetize it, you ain't free. So I'd rather go get my own money. I know how to get bread. I don't need their money. I'm gonna be able to speak my mind. They can go ahead and strike as long as they don't touch the channel. The day they get rid of my channel is the day I'm gonna do it regardless. Build my own website. That way we can talk about more exclusive shit and don't have to worry about being, you know, strikes and shit being taken down. Another thing, y'all, follow me on Reddit, man. Put all the links. They'll be in the descriptions. I'm just starting to learn how to use Reddit now. I mean, I had one for maybe about almost 2 years now, but Reddit is definitely where it's at. Fuck Instagram, all that. Reddit is where it's at now that I understand it. It's where all the information is at. It's where everything is at. And definitely follow me on X. You feel me? X is where it at too. I don't even fuck with Instagram really like that no more. Instagram is for to me that shit is it's for weirdos, a bunch of dick eaters, which most of y'all motherfuckers is anyway. That's why I don't fuck with niggas, cause niggas is dick eaters. Niggas be out here showing love to people they don't even know, but don't even show love to their team. That's why I don't have a team. Never will have one. I'm better off with just myself. Every time I'm by myself, I get way more money and everything is peaceful, and yeah, and it's going to remain that way. You know what I'm saying? My upper half is gone, which is my cousin Brick. So therefore, I don't even really even want friends. Fuck a friend and all that bullshit. If a friend genuinely come, then a friend genuinely comes. Be careful what you ask for in life, because you just might get it. You feel me? Always tell people that, always be very careful for what you ask for. It's your boy, Vault Boy Vade. We'll be back later on. We're live from the vault. This is breaking news. I'm out of here. I got editing to do.